Well, I mean, it started well. Like, the first shot featured Connie holding Rose's sword, so, that made me happy from the get-go.
Actually, that's like what I immediately wrote down. You can't just start with Sword Fighter, Connie, and Pearl. I can't handle that immediately.
Like, god damn it, I immediately love the episode and I haven't even seen it yet.
Yes, exactly. So this is Gem Hunt. They hunted a gem.
No shit. They hunted many gems.
Multiple.
And, it seemed pretty silly for most of the episode, and then plot happened. That's my summary.
That is what happened. So, in this episode, Connie goes on her first mission with Steven and Pearl. They are going after a new corrupted gem, but soon find that there's more than one in the area, and they run away in different directions, so Connie and Steven decide they should split up from Pearl to try to find them, which is always the best idea in every show ever, to split up.
I feel like it works better when what you're facing is some old guy in a mask trying to steal some property, rather than giant gem monsters. Like, that's when splitting the gang up to look for clues works.
Yes, I think the episode itself basically said... Connie uses her survival skills she's read about to try to find them. They notice in the pictures that are taken that the footprints have some human-looking footprints as well. Steven assumes that the corrupted gems might be turning back temporarily and tries to help one when they find one of them. But that doesn't work, and they almost end up in real trouble, but Connie calls Pearl about finding one of them. But immediately after, Jasper suddenly appears and completely defeats that monster. Pearl appears right after, and Jasper leaves with multiple gems in hand, taunting them. Though they still try to celebrate Connie's first mission despite all that.
Jasper gets just more excessively creepy by the episode.
Yes.
that, hey Rose, look what I've got. Why do you gotta be so creepy, Jasper? Why?
Why not?
Yeah, that sounds pretty much like a rationale.
Yeah, this is basically just a find the monster / mystery episode. So what happens in the episode is just kind of what it is for the most part, and a lot of it leads into what happens in the next episode, honestly.
Yeah, like, it's mostly cute character stuff and setup.
Yeah, but there are a few interesting things. First of all, so apparently Canada is now the Great North or something?
I'm sure Canadians already knew that, but I do kind of want to know more about, like, the geography of this alternate Earth, because I don't think we've actually seen that much of it, aside from from that one map we saw. It's clearly different.
Yes, it is.
Very different. So, like, I'm curious if there's different country layouts or something. Like, what's going on with the countries in this? Like, isn't it supposed to be a big hole where most of Africa used to be? Or, Russia is gone. What's going on up there now? So far we get the Great North, which, fair enough.
You're not wrong. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of, trying to think of what I think it reminds me of a certain video game that did the exact same thing, where, like, you just went to the northern area of the video game world, and it's just the Great North. And it's just lots of snow. I'm trying to think of exactly what. Maybe it was Okami.
Don't know.
Also, what is with this world and its refusal to have names that aren't annoyingly literal?
It does seem to be specifically a fantasy genre thing, I think, especially of, like, naming a country. We shall have the Great Forest. Like, anywhere in the real world is ever been named. Or, it'll end up being the Great Forest in the local tongue, and then, like, white people exploring the area say, aha, it's, the desert's name is Sahara. No, that literally just means desert.
Huh.
It's literally, if you say Sahara Desert, you're just saying the desert.
The most desert of all deserts.
It is the most deserty desert in the world. But, yeah, we've kind of gotten off topic here. So, this episode. I guess. Okay, little note that I kind of love, the fact that Connie has her parents' permission to go monster hunting. I mean, both because, it's sweet that her parents have acknowledged that their daughter is like a super monster fighter who's great with a sword and is totally okay to go do this.
Yeah.
And also because It's always one thing that's always weirded me out and or annoyed me about manga and comic books about, like, teenagers with superpowers who keep everything hidden from their parents, and I'm like, why? Do none of you have a supportive, decent relationship with your parents?
Nope.
Started reading Miss Marvel recently and legit cried at the bit where she tells her mother that she's Miss Marvel, and her mother's like, I know you, and I'm very proud of you. And I'm like, oh, feelings. So, I'm just happy that Connie apparently has a decent relationship with her parents over this and has parental permission to go monster fighting. Because that is an awesome thing to have parental permission to do.
I guess so.
And plus then, we get Steve and Connie fighting together, which has been on my wish list for so long.
Yes, it has.
So long.
Though in this case, it was more trying to make sure the other person doesn't get killed.
Still working together with weapons. Shiny pink flower-covered weapons, which I also love.
I did like the moment with Steven keeps trying to make them pose. Now this time tell a joke, but it's actually not that funny, but it makes you think.
Steve, the boy has his priorities.
Yes. I also do love when Connie and Pearl actually have a moment that he takes a picture of that instead.
Oh, he probably has a very interesting Instagram.
Yeah, maybe.
I also have to say, from the moment the walkie-talkies came out, just given the environment they were in, I immediately assumed they were going to cause an avalanche at some point.
Oh yeah, that would happen usually.
I didn't hear, which I'm okay with. They did. Yeah. They did end up coming back to bite them in the ass, but more originally than just causing I was about to say earthquake, avalanche. There we go.
I also did love how happy Steven was about Connie's first mission.
Oh, he's so happy. I should probably be more insane that these children are so happy about going to fight monsters.
Yeah. No, I'm surprised that when Steven brought board games, I was almost certain that was going to help them save the day somehow.
No, he just had a hamburger backpack full of board games because he's Steven.
Yes.
Whereas, I'm so entertained that Connie's an apocalypse planner. Like, she completely has a plan for the zombie apocalypse, and it's great.
Yeah. I love how to Survive book was used.
Yeah.
I love that little detail.
Oh, show's so good for tiny little details like that, though, that are just ridiculously funny.
Yeah. I was amused at Connie being more worried at alternate energy sources than Homeworld. It's even funnier because I bet that isn't even a big problem in their world.
Probably not. Yeah.
And who's your favorite jam? Pearl. Why, thank you. That was great.
She's so easy to flatter, and they're such little suck-ups.
Is it about that favorite gem thing? I wasn't serious. Don't tell Garnet.
Oh, I know, that's so cute. And just, like, the continuation of Pearl looking up to Garnet is adorable to me.
Yeah.
Like, on the one hand, it concerns me, because I feel like Pearl still feels like she needs to have, like, a master. I wonder if that's part of it in her mental state, but also, it's just cute.
Yeah. I also get this might not be as true now, but I got a sense in a lot of episodes that, like, Pearl is somewhat scared of Garnet.
Okay, but to be fair, I'd be a little scared of Garnet if I met her.
True.
Oh, I love the bit when they're, like, in the little tent in the tree thing, and when they have the tea. Just the note I have here is Steven's face when drinking the tea is the face of a boy who is genuinely considering the merits of scurvy. I also really love the fact that, when Connie's like, how is it? He's like, you can see his moment of, do I lie to spare Connie's feelings? No, I'll just tell her the tea is terrible. And she's like, yeah, of course it's terrible, but it protects you from scurvy. And I'm just like, sorry, that just strikes me as really cute. Like, just complete, comfortable honesty.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful, wonderful thing.
It certainly is. What else? I did love where, like, Steven's like, I need to cheer myself up. He's like, woohoo! And he just face plants in the snow. And then rolls downhill.
It works.
I guess, but I love how he just immediately just plop.
Oh, he's an easy boy to cheer up.
Yes, he is. I loved when Pearl referenced her own song.
I know. Oh, that was fantastic. And I love how poor Connie was getting nervous and freaking out a little in her first fight, and then she hears Pearl talking to her, and she immediately, is into it. And it's like, oh, that's lovely.
Yes, it is.
It's a good mentor-student relationship there. Healthier than it was during that song. So
yes. Yes, maybe a little more healthier than Pearl teaching Connie to sacrifice her life.
Yeah, it's doing better now. Did anyone figure out what gems those two monsters were? 'Cause especially the blue and pink one was really pretty.
Nope, I have no idea.
Yeah, me neither, but I'm glad it was there.
Yeah. What if it's running from itself?
Or running from Jasper, because then Jasper turned up and just...
Yes.
Yeah, my note is just, what the fuck, Jasper, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was an interesting surprise.
I was like, wait, what? This soon? We're getting back to Jasper this soon? And you know, my first thought when she took the gems was, I was legitimately concerned that she was going to try and fuse herself with corrupted gems to be stronger.
She might still...
Because that's probably some fucked up shit trying to fuse with a corrupted... In fact, well, we've seen fusion between broken gems.
Yes.
When we found that fucking nightmare underground. You know. Oh, that episode. So, just what would a... For lack of a better term, given that we're talking about Jasper, stable gem trying to fuse with corrupted gems. That not going to end well for anybody.
I presume no, that would not work out well.
Oh, I also love the bit where Jasper's made her creepy dickler is going, hey Rose, look at I go, she's backing away into the snow like a fucking creeper, and Steven just takes a photo. Just bless that child.
Yes. You know, think about it. Considering how they ended the episode on that picture, I'm surprised he didn't use it for anything. I thought there was like a reason he needed a picture of that specifically, but I guess not.
I think it was just a joke about Steven taking photos of everything. But what if he still has that camera's phone? Is like Jasper's just a permanent picture of Jasper's creepy ass smile. And like someday, 3 seasons down the line, where probably Jasper's another weird friend like Peridot and Lapis, he shows her that it turns out that photo is like his phone contact photo for her. He would. He so would.
Yes, he would.